Hello, and welcome to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today I still have a bunch of 9-star village quests to clear, and I'm just spending a moment looking at the ships. The one on the right has a propeller in the front. This one has one on the back, and I don't know if whatever propeller exists on the left is visible. But it would have to be on the back, if it exists at all. But it's kind of interesting that it's not uniform. I think that's maybe impractical if viewed from a actual design point of view, because maybe there'd be differences in, you know, forward movement. But maybe with all three blashed together, it doesn't really matter. Or it's just visuals, obviously. But only 5 quests left. That one's going to be pretty straightforward. I think let's start with this one, because it's reward plus for the Gammorth. And then I'll do the capture quest for the Gammmoth, and then I'll see where I'm at. I don't have any items that I should get rid of, just for space. I should remove these, because I don't use them, and I should use them, but I don't want to craft them. I'm almost running out of mega armor skins. Probably don't need the combo books, but it's really frustrating trying to craft stuff without them. It's a system that I'm glad is gone. Oh, Celtis led to a Quechawacha, led to a Gammorth. That's pretty fun. It's a decent quest setup. It's a long climb. They could have had that occur faster. See, I climbed up there. I don't think going down there is necessarily the best. I assume the left path can't have a Celtis, because it's kind of small. It looks like it's probably a feline location. Again, as always, I realize I should bring psycho serums, because they make it a lot quicker. Well, no, they don't always make it quicker, but they make it consistent. I am just kind of assuming that it's not further up. Normally they would have aggroed if they were in the same zone, I think. There it is, good. I do dislike this specific zone though. Worth it if I got the paintball. Really, Celtis is a lot less interesting than Celtis Queen, because Celtis Queen is 2 monsters, basically. Because Celtis Queen's all about the combo of Beltis and the Queen. So it's just kind of sad when it's just a Celtis. Yeah, this is very close to a failure. That's not even kind of the direction I wanted to travel. Committed to the explosion. This is a charge? Yep. Except, okay, I got hit by the leg and did almost no damage, that's fine. I get charge, that's fair. Had to put my weapon away though. Well, I didn't need to, I could have kept it out and dodged. Yeah, at least it's a fairly squishy Celtis. As it should be with 3 monsters, but... yeah. Something about describing a bug monster as squishy feels, wrong. Feels kind of more, I don't know, real and unpleasant. But I wonder what... I wonder if there's any specific bug that it's based on, or if it's just like a collection of types of bugs. That looks dead. Yep. Because there's sort of, I don't know, rhinoceros beetle-y sort of horn, but there's probably a different creature that does that. The claws look beetle-like to me. It's still moving, twitching with its hydraulic system. I think. I said spiders, why they curl up as hydraulics, kind of. I don't know if it's technically hydraulics. I guess most liquids that it would be primarily water, so it could probably still be called hydraulics. It's not going to be an oil-based liquid. Yeah. It should be fine. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a Quetzalwacha, which actually should have gone to the west, I think is where it was most likely to be. Because that's where I've seen them before. For a very brief moment, that actually did get the, sort of falling from a large height feeling. Not for long, because it's not realistic, it's not... There's a lot of reasons it doesn't trigger that reaction, but it did get it a little. Which is kind of wild. This is where I actually was expecting Quetzalwacha, which I could have gotten to in one movement, instead of the whole climbing and going around that I did. Rude. Why would you dodge? Obviously it was bad to go for the element discharge there. Okay, I didn't think I could spin that much. My bad. I need to eat. I think without eating, mounting will be an issue. I think these are the monsters that I would enjoy deviants of, these like more interesting. I don't know, I find Pitchawatcha more interesting than Yangaruga. Some sort of crazy deviant of this would be more appealing to me. I wonder how they picked deviants outside of the obvious ones, like Rathian, Rathalos, Fated 4. I wonder what the exact selection process was. Whether they came up with ideas for the deviants and then assigned them to monsters, or individual people came up with ideas for the full monsters and then they decided, or whether it was some sort of popularity, whether it was we gotta have this coverage of monster designs. Because I think the afflicted monsters in Sunbreak, super jump, but sort of flying. The afflicted monsters in Sunbreak have the sort of easier time, where most of it seems to be very simple. How they exist. It's not like super unique things for each monster, except for the Elder Dragons. This has a bunch of random monsters. Like Arzuros, I think makes sense as a introductory option. Oops, I forgot. That's the wrong button. Oh. This is why these ledges are kind of bad, in my opinion. Whoa, that was weird. They just don't behave properly because the monsters are allowed to walk into them because of how they're set up. That's why these are my least favorite maps by far. My least favorite maps. Because of vertical stuff like this. I'll end late. And he jumps through that and then flies into a wall. Yep. Oops. Oh well. Wasteful. Kind of a goofy map. And then the aggression is tied to the point that you were at when they started attacking. I guess when I'm, fighting a bunch of monsters that I've fought, I'm kind of interested to see how the new fights in Wilds will go with Gravios and... Oh my goodness, I forgot the name. The Flash Bomb monster. Flash Bomb Fake Death. They are... I wonder what could potentially be different. Like I checked the gameplay for Gravios. I don't know if they've shown stuff for Gypceros. That's the name. Might be the wrong pronunciation. But haven't seen gameplay for that. I don't really need to. Gravios is more interesting than it could have been, so I'm happy about that. I'm going back to deliver my items so that I can actually harvest the parts from monster. Instead of, oh, you ran out of space. Oh, you ran out of space. Repeatedly and having to swap stuff around. And I can get a map. Delivery guy. Well, delivery cat. Why can't I deliver that? Oh, account item. Makes sense. That doesn't look right. I just got ketchup pelts and Celtis inner wings. Wow. I wasn't paying attention because it's not really that important to pay attention. Because you can see it after if you're looking for a specific part. But considering there's no equipment I'm looking to make with these monsters, I just harvest it and leave. But Gypceros and Gravios, I wonder what they can do. Like, Gravios' laser attack looks better than in this game. It's not really I guess it's a laser. More of a heat beam, so maybe you can't really call it a laser. I'm not sure. Nope. Didn't get to paintball it. Going that way means zone 7. I wouldn't have to climb too much. Oh, and this got broken at some point. Didn't notice that. Either they broke it or it was broken fighting Kechawacha. Yeah, it's Gypceros is, I don't know, I enjoy it as a monster. I kind of wonder how the Flash will behave. Whether they will have some change or something. It actually looked like the bug was roaring. That was pretty funny timing. Oh, that's always an unfortunate hitbox. That's, ooh. That didn't eat the mount, I think. It would be unfortunate if it did. Worth it. Got the reload. Nope, unfortunate. No quick sheath. So that was never gonna happen. Just too slow. Should mount very soon. If that knockdown ate my mount, I would have been very frustrated, but it didn't, based on this. But I wonder if there's gonna be any other monsters that haven't been around for a while in Wilds. I wonder what good options there are. And I really hope Basarios doesn't come back, because I don't... Unless they make the fights more distinct, I don't want Basarios and Gravios in the same game. Unless they, like, handle it in an interesting questing way. And, like, actually have dual monster quests to deal with. intentionally not standing up. Good idea. Okay, that's weird. Thought that I would have been close enough to avoid the explosion. But I mean, obviously not. And actually it's kind of interesting to me how impactful the wire bug recovery in Rise was. Like, you could mess it up and use it and get hit and die quickly. But it probably did the most to make that game feel sort of faster and maybe easier. Because it's a lot less... Like, it had a few attacks that relied on you having wire bugs to spare, and occasionally those would punish you for wire bug recoverying too often. But I think most of the time it just sort of felt like it just, oh, you can escape. It's just quicker to escape from just about everything. Where is the path? Is it up here? Must be. Just further and further up the mountain. Like, the recovery helps a lot in fights like this. Rude. Just face me down here. Oh, that's garbage feeling. That's ridiculous. Like, if you're gonna make the projectile follow the ground, don't do it like that. That's also dumb. It shouldn't be stuck on that when it's gliding. I'm surprised that the projectile followed the ground all the way down, but the flying monster couldn't. That's questionable. But probably fine, just questionable. Yeah, it's weird that the monster couldn't follow the terrain, but the projectile could. It's obviously just how they coded it or whatever, but... I love slopes. They make it so hard to cut the tail. That was weird. It interrupted its own plan to attack with a roar. Which always leads to a weird animation. Got it. Please don't hit me. Okay, you can hit me now. Okay, you're leaving. And I can carve the tail, which, as always, looks kind of like chocolate. But it's probably poisonous. So you probably don't want to eat it. Get out of here. Jaggy. Yep, that's bad. Good start. Get over here. I wonder what it... Oh, no, I know what it is. I'm gonna say I wonder why it feels so much harder to attack this guy in the front face instead of just the sides. It's because of not being able to hop backwards, I think. Like in Sunbreak, attacking the face is a lot less dangerous because you can move back, left, right, forward. Here you can only move forward, left, right. Oh, you can't carve here. Interesting. You have to carve further back. It feels more dangerous to be in front of something when you can't roll. Like, if it sort of boxes you in with its arms, you can't go left, you can't go right, you can't go forward consistently or safely. So not being able to roll backwards makes it more dangerous feeling. It might not be more dangerous. I might be approaching the fight wrong, but I'm mostly realizing I'm never breaking the rage horns. I haven't broken them in a while. Or, and by in a while, I don't think I've broken them once in this game. So I need to either approach it differently or accept that maybe it's just harder to break them in this game. Because the timing is different or whatever. Maybe it doesn't stay in rage form for as long. Yeah, this whole system might be meant to make you want to actually read each item you get, but it really, for me, does the opposite. It really makes me ignore it more because it's so much more time to clear it up that I don't want to waste time. But actually I need to check Kokoto because I should have stuff to claim. I should also talk to this guy. Should be real quick. Free. Oh, earrings with helm components that are resistant to different elemental types. Nice attack. Ooh, Vault +1. If only that was Vault +10. Ooh. I have no idea what Psychic or Pellet... I know what Pellet is, but I don't know what Psychic is. But it's 7 of each. Ooh, that's pretty good. Probably. These are all actually decent. Not great, but that's a good enough reason to make sure I keep on top of this. And good reason that I kept all the garbage tier talismans. That's wonderful. Actual talismans that seem potentially usable if I get lucky. Okay. I also need to make sure actually, I'll leave it. I want to oh, I can't leave. I'm gonna try to intentionally leave it for an extra turn and then remember to grab it the next time. See if it burns one extra. If it burns one of them. But Gammmoth, which based on the time will probably be the last hunt, because it will almost certainly take longer than 10 minutes. Nope, this drink. Hot drink, because I'm going to a cold area. It should be fine. It's just a capture quest, though. Fairly consistent issues with dealing with them. I don't know. Oh no, I've fought a Gammmoth here before. You know what? You're right here. Might as well. Bounce Bomb useless for this context. I'm not gonna do anymore. Waste of time. Gotta run. I'm assuming the top edge of the map is the most likely. I do like the ambient noise. Eerie's not the right word, but it's very, I don't know, crystalline? Which is suitable for... okay. I have a bad habit of my word choice. Suitable, I say it too often. Interesting, I actually say way too often. Not that I think I should find a thesaurus. That's a terrible word for me to say. Thesaurus. Not that I should find one and look for alternative words. I just should try to not say the exact same words so frequently. There's a few other words that I've definitely noticed that I repeat. Okay, that's fine. What? Mount. Should only be a couple more hits. Yep. Okay, that was terrible. I pressed the hold too early because I thought, oh yeah, it should be trying to escape now, but it drained all my stamina before it even was the appropriate timing. Which was my bad. But that's like the worst mount I've done since like the start of the game. When I didn't really understand how the mounting system worked. It's fine. It is still my least favorite attack. Oh, it's floating, because these slopes are bad as always. I think it gave me a free second mount at least. See, I'm holding it now, which is way too early, despite the fact that visually it looks like I should be needing to hold on tight because it's moving around so much. Like, if I actually remembered how the mount worked, it would be a great opening to get extra hits in. Committed. Nope. Bad choice. Give me a reload. Yeah. This is a capture, and I shouldn't forget it. Oh, ledges, I hate this map. What is this zone? The map is actually fine outside of this one zone. Okay. That's weird. I thought it always did a charge up before that tail. Trunk slam. Oh, that's goofy looking. Go for the trunk. Oh, the trunk's on the other side this time. I thought it always went to its left. This time it went to its right. Was it forced to go this way because of the invisible wall? Or does it sort of vary and I just never noticed? Okay, that was kind of silly. I don't know why I didn't get a roll jump there. I must have jumped off the ledge. It's a relaxing bunch of hunts. Oh. He's gonna do a big, what, no attack? I think it's just, it could not be a smaller monster, because if it was smaller it wouldn't be what it is if it was a smaller monster. But I do think it would play a lot better if it was smaller. Less of this unable to see everything. Good. Yeah, left side. Okay, I broke something. Base horn, not trunk. It was a tusk, not a horn. Oh, capture. Or maybe not. That looked like it was limping. That could have been unrelated. And it shouldn't be low enough to be limping already. Secret stash? I think this is way too short for it to be limping already. You don't think that's limping? I think it's just that its legs are injured? So it walks differently? I think limping is much more... I'm gonna capture it and then beat it up with the capture, but just to be completely sure. But I'm pretty sure the limping would have much more stumbling and such. I need 65% craft is not enough. It just makes me uncomfortable that I'm gonna waste stuff and then, oh, I wasted the capture. I wasted the second. I failed twice. I have to restart. What a frustrating monster. What a frustrating monster this guy is being. Yeah, figured it wasn't limping, but I think better safe than sorry. And free damage, so. It's not free cost of capture, but oh, bad timing on the roar. No, bad timing on my energy charge, but in more specifically. But I figured it was a good time to confirm. That's... Oh, that was actually lucky. No, it wasn't. So I have to reload. I was hoping I could cancel the reload and live with that. Oh. I find it kind of funny that the pitfall trap actually works on a Gammmoth when it feels like it should only be electrocutable just because of its size. Slopes. That still doesn't look like limping because I think that's the same as it was before. But I hate capture quests because I'm never confident. I went the wrong direction. I think I'm gonna not worry about capturing it until I get another mount. But the mount now makes me worried. Do one good attack on its face, and then I'll try to capture it. I guess I didn't actually even throw the necessary tranks previously, so it technically could have been capturable, and I could have messed up real bad there. I don't know why I forgot that I actually had to throw tranks to check. I guess I was convinced that it wasn't actually a capture. That it wasn't actually limping. For some reason I was very confident in that, and that could have been really bad. Because somehow it just slipped my mind. And considering I captured it and I didn't look like it was a very different limping state, I might have messed up real bad. That went pretty quick. I guess I'll do one more. Yeah, 10:51. It was quick. So I will ignore the Rifros and see if it's burned next time. I guess I only have, what, three more hunts left? Desert double act, and then, oh no, there's 3 here. I guess I'm doing the Kieran quest because I forgot there was 2 of these. And they appear and disappear, so I have to do it now, otherwise I'll have to hunt for it in the future. I was pretty sure, yeah. Well, guess it's Kieran time. What a weird system. Wait. They're... Okay. So, this old knight... The old knight squire... The old knight who they work for wants to ride a Kieran, and so we are sent here to kill a Kieran so that they stop trying to use the Kieran as a mount. You kind of have to feel a little bad for the Kieran in this context. Obviously, most monster hunts are terrible for the monster because they die, but this is like, yeah, just kill the wild Kieran just so that this knight doesn't try to capture it. It's sort of where it's like, yeah, the quests and stuff are not all that serious, which is good. Oh. Oh, that was unexpected for some reason. Give me this. Thank you. Haha. My Palico got hit by lightning. You know, I should just stand still. I should stop trying to chase it. It's a waste of time. Okay, so the front is currently the strong point in this state. I missed because I bounced in the wrong direction. In a weird direction, not the wrong direction. Such a weird... Everything about it in this game is so odd. Oh, that was bad. Yep. Oh, it's in strong back leg state. Do quadrupedal animals have... that was quick. That was... oh, you had the hit just as I mounted, I guess. But do quadrupedal animals, can you refer to the upper parts of their legs as thighs? Or is that bipeds only? And if so, do they have four thighs? Oh, that's a miss. That was actually just the wrong angle, so it's not even... I can't even justify that miss. Some of my misses, it's due to weird bouncing. But that miss was for sure not a weird bounce. That was just bad angle. Which I could blame on the fact that I wasn't confident on where I would land, but no, it was just a bad angle. Oh. Turn, thank you. Not a helpful enough turn though. I half expected to be hit there. Oop. That was not a good hitbox. Probably the only hit all day today that I think was without a doubt unreasonable. There are a few that I felt were weird, but that one definitely was not a good hitbox. Horn break? Not quite. Oh, wrong angle. That was my bad. Oh. That was not even the direction that I was trying to... I was trying to go bottom left, not bottom right. Or down left instead of down right. It worked, but it was weird in every way. That was very odd. Nope. There's the horn. I actually like aerial style for that. It's great. Being able to sort of still attack during that Kieran attack where it's sending lightning around. Is quite... it's not a waste of time. It's a good use of time. Now I don't... excuse me, sorry. Now I don't know what to attack. I think it only has one part break. But maybe it has a back leg part break or something. Yeah, no, that was inescapable at that point. The unfortunate recoil. Oh. Give me the item. I just want the item on the ground. Before I forget all about it. Free. I should eat. That lasted, I don't know, quarter second longer than I thought it did. That's not the direction I was inputting. I must have been inputting that direction, but I didn't think I was. Which wouldn't be a game issue, it'd be a controller issue. If it wasn't just a me issue. I don't know why I committed to harvesting that, but might as well heal. It feels like it should be almost dead at this point, but I don't know. I haven't fought it enough. I've only fought it, what, 3 or 4 times by now. At least 2 times in low rank, once in high rank village. That's not what I input? Okay. I do enjoy when the best way to dodge something is just to walk. That one I couldn't move in time because I was delayed, but... I like how... Okay, it's weird how green it looks in this area because I guess of the lighting. But... there's no point in doing anything till it is in a position where I can attack. Not a very... Ooh. Trampoline. Get over here, Kieran. Thank you. Got 1 trampoline hidden. That's worth it. That looked weird. I'm mostly just kind of, this fight feels like it should be over, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's just really simple. It's kind of just nothing that goes on in this fight. Like, it's a relatively fast monster, but... Ah, that was greedy. I can't remember how to get to the wild swing, or whatever hack and slash is what they call it in this game. Because I've just been doing aerial for too long. I didn't let go of the button there, which is annoying that it behaved that way. I think taking a reload is worth it. That's... I wasn't pressing the correct button. I have to... If I'm not... If my weapon is not out, I have to hold the right bumper. Like, half the Kieran's attacks are just a waste of time. Which just makes it feel like it's taking a lot longer than it is. Or, maybe more accurate, it feels like it's making it take a lot longer than it should. Nope, that was lucky. That feels like it could have been, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes shorter. Just if it didn't jump back. No, probably a minute shorter. If it didn't jump back and forth so often. That went decently. So that should be the last Kieran quest, which means the rest should be consistent. These are creepy. Very creepy tree thing. Wonder if it's even a plant. Or if it's some sort of living, not like an animal or fungus. Sam drains get Sam recovery. Pretty interesting pair. But did I burn food? No. I don't know how that works then. It could just be random. Sometimes it just burns, maybe. But that's it for today. There should be 3 quests left now that I've done the Kieran. Desert double act should be pretty quick. This one should be relatively quick though. Nargacuga can be dangerous. This one, not hard. They shall be fairly straightforward and then I'll be done with 9 star. And then there's only 10 star and advanced quests left, I think, in Village. So I'll focus that, and it shouldn't. This should definitely be finished before the end of February. The hub, it's a little more uncertain. So I'll stop here. Have a nice day. Bye bye.